The question is not, do you argue about dinner? It's how many times a week does it come up?
Yeah, in the chaos of everyday stress, what's for dinner can be that ticking time bomb question that no one needs at the end of the day.
No.
Because I know we all go through this. And I will say this happens to us on the weekend because we do not plan meals on the weekend. So every weekend we go through this, which is why, at least during the week, I try to avoid this. So, ladies, I'm going to help you.
I'm looking at this list.
Okay, I'm going to help you today.
Okay.
First of all, I want to tell you what Frankie and I started, and this is probably a year or two ago. On Instagram, you can almost like create your own Pinterest board.
Okay.
You can have a shared folder. You and we all three,
Yeah, we have
yes, share videos. We like pebble each other.
We do.
Right?
We do.
Send each other little things. Sometimes we talk about them on the show. Sometimes they're just funny videos. This is a shared folder that Frankie and I have with all of our meals. And I know that if he has sent me a meal, he wants to try it. And he knows that if I've sent him one, I want to try it. These are things that we collectively want to try. That's a stick of butter.
Sauce.
Tomato sauce, yeah.
Anything that has stick of butter in the title, I'm in.
That's Melissa Joe. I love her. I've been following her since she started off on TikTok. But anyways, so many great recipes. We save these all on here. On Sunday, I sit down and I say, what are we gonna have for dinner? This is my notebook. So I write down on the back. And we're gonna have dumplings and salad. So I start to write down, like, what do I want to make? Tacos al pastor, chicken caprese pasta salad. So I write these down. I'm like, oh, these sound like good meals. We'll do that. I also wrote down a couple extra things because I made an ice cream cake.
Oh, mini salted pretzels.
With
I'm like,
cream?
where's this?
Where does that fit in?
Okay, then comes our list, ladies. Then we make out what we need. What do we have? What do we need? We make these all right here.
Some are checked, some are not. So that means you still need to
Right,
pick those
because
up.
some different places. You guys shop at different places.
Absolutely.
Right? I did my Walmart order, my Aldi order, my Giant Eagle for everything else, right? So we get everything written down, and then we go, and now we're ready.
You are so ready.
Do you guys feel more
It's the
prepared?
planning.
that went into that. Total opposite.
Yeah.
So
How do
you guys approach dinner?
Just like right around 3 o'clock, text message that says, "What do you want for dinner?"
What you in the mood for?
Yeah,
I
and then-
like to take a Carrie Underwood approach. A Jesus take the wheel.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Wonderful.
Someone put food on this table. It is in no way smart, but I will say we are a big leftover family.
Me too. We're having leftover spaghetti tonight. It just
Boom.
all worked out.
So if we plan 2 or 3 bigger meals, which I see
Right.
that you did 3,
Yeah.
we are almost most definitely going to have that either the next day for dinner or I'm bringing it for lunch or Marcus.
I feel like you don't need to plan 5 nights of meals because you're at the softball field.
Yep.
So are we.
Yeah.
We're running around. We have different events. The kids have practices, whatever the case might be. So just like planning out those little things, breakfast for dinner is great. But I love our shared meals that we have on Instagram. If you have someone in your life where you are cooking, co-cooking, and taking turns cooking, do it.
Yeah,
It
we
is the
do that.
best.
So smart.
I love this idea. I also say that we go to Trader Joe's a lot, and we get a lot of their already like prepared meals. They're frozen, but you can cook them really quickly, and they're relatively healthy. They're good. They are. But I would like to, move over to this side a little bit.
Come
just
to
a
the
little bit.
dark
And
side.
I will say we don't necessarily argue over what's for dinner. It's more so our Friday night outing, our date
Where are you
night,
gonna
where
go?
we're like, what are we going to do? No, I want to go here. No, I want to go there. But the rest of the week, it's just kind of whatever happens, happens.
It feels approachable now that you say you need like a good 3 meals.
It's just Sunday.
That
Just do it on
feels
Sunday.
approachable. And I think that I have to hold myself accountable. So I will do this over the long weekend. I will plan 3 dinners.
On Sunday.
On
Okay.
Sunday.
Maybe we
can
can
do
it
that
together.
I think we should.
Yeah.
Lay the groundwork with an Instagram little folder.
Jordan and Mark
Telling
going
you
to
it
be
is the
like,
best.
what is going
like,
on? Are these?
Spaghetti. Perfect.
This is not out of the bag. Frozen? Okay.
Oh, look at us.
We're doing well already.